support you in the work that you enjoy, so you keep coming on duty. And we figure if we can do that, then the department's going to build itself. So as long as you know what you enjoy, which it seems like you do, then we can support that and make sure you keep coming on duty, and we can support the work that you want to do. And at the end of the day, as long as we have happy and hard-working police officers, then we're going to have a good department. That's it.
Admirable. I mean, it's good to hear, honestly. I have always been one to. I believe as a police force, fairness is extremely important when it comes to, we as officers behaving is the best way to put it. And I know there's recently been that announcement and such, but if there's two people I can ensure, that won't go down that path. I'm Dark. I've known you for a while, and I've always heard really, really good things about you from Forcer, who's a good friend of mine. And Libby, though I don't know you well, I have heard very good things from Shift 3 people. So I know that you guys are going to have that integrity that I think is important to me. And I know, Libby, you were once SCU as well. So, I can.
You got nothing to worry about.
Which is good to me. I mean, I know I was once, in a department that was leadered by people who subverted the law. And,
that. He is IA now.
Ideal for me, but for me, it's about the people in the department, not the department itself. And I don't care what the badge is, as I care about the people in charge, if that makes sense. And I don't know if that's a bad thing to say, but yeah, for me, it's the people, not the not the name. And I think the two of you are doing a really good job in projecting that honest leadership.
Thank you, Odessa.
Yeah, I honestly. So.
All right. Well, we've got your resume, and we can give this a read. But what I'll say to you is, we already kind of know you. Well, I know you pretty well anyway. So I'll be in contact regarding any. And once I have a chat with Reed and we kind of look over everything, then I'll be in contact and I'll give you an update, whether that's a yes or a no, or we need some more time to figure things out. Then I'll keep you updated, okay? But thank you very much for coming and having a chat.
Yeah, appreciate it. I'm always happy to answer questions. I know this was very brief, but at the same time, I don't know, you might not necessarily know what you want to ask yet. So I'm always happy to answer questions and all of that. So I do appreciate you taking your time.
Of course, anytime. If you need anything, just let me know, all right? Could you send Percy in as well, please?
What was that?
You just send Percy in, who's just waiting outside.
Yep, I will do. Thank you. Thank you both. Have a good one.
Of course. Hey, listen, yeah, just let me handle this, but it's not good. Hi, Percy.
Hello, how's it going?
Yeah, not too bad. Take a seat.
Yeah, how can I help you? Yeah, I'll sit down.
Whose desk was this before, Percy? Do you know?
Pred's desk, I think, or
It's Pred's. You were LSPD before the shake-up, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. In December of last year, who's your boss at the time?
Oh, like everyone was my boss. I've met with people who are directly my boss that I met in here. Hardcastle is one. Bass being another.
You good friends with those people or something?
Not really.
No, because I'm getting pretty organized these days, and I was looking through these desks right here, and there's piles of fucking subpoenas and shit. And I pull out this little bad boy right here, Percy. You think you could have told us about this before you joined the department, maybe? Because nothing's been done about it. Do you know what I'm on about here, Percy?
Subpoenas and search warrants from December. That could be a lot of things.
No, it's not a subpoena nor a search warrant. Actually, it's a blood test.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, a blood test that shows you positive for cocaine.
Yeah. Yeah. I gave that to Hardcastle in here. Being the detective sergeant. Famously good at paperwork, Hardcastle. Did he just leave it here? Because nothing ever came of it.
That would explain a lot, given the fact that Hardcastle pretty much was either laid off or resigned.
I was doing okay. I'll save you reading it. It came positive on cocaine. It was about 6 days before the incident, and I had liver damage, and that's the only reason it got picked up by that. Not that that's an excuse. I'd done a 24-hour shift, and I was on hour 26 of 24, and Levi at Autos offered me a bump of cocaine to wake me back up to get me home.
You kidding me? Yeah.
I didn't drive. I should clarify that, but that was the whole situation. Yeah, yes, sir.
Were you on duty or off duty?
Off duty at the time.
And it's just a normal thing for you, just to have a bump here and there?
No, that is maybe my second ever, and I'm 36, so I've had a lot of time to do it. That is my
Come
second
on,
ever.
Percy.
No. Like, occasionally down in the cells, we'll take a little bit and put it on your gums to test it, but outside of that, nope, not at all. Zero.
I bet you bloody like doing that, don't you?
No, because that doesn't get you high.
Yeah.
That doesn't get you high.
Oh, you would fucking know.
A cut in your gums. Yeah, I would know. I'm the narcotics guy. It
The
numbs your
narcotics guy
gums.
is taking bumps.
Well, okay, but you gotta. It's like.
How can I?
You an idiot, and
how
you're
can
like,
we
you
expect
only...
you to do this fucking narcotics work when you're getting high on your own supply?
I'm not getting high. I got high on Levi's supply first of all, but
Right, you probably have you taken any evidence before?
No, 1,000% never. 100% hard no.
Well, now I'm gonna have to go check.
Wait, sorry, did you just say on the gums it doesn't do anything?
Well, not really.
I just googled it. Percy, are you lying to me?
Not really. It doesn't give you it numbs a little
I
bit.
googled it.
Oh yeah, okay,
Google's
okay.
never wrong.
If you have like a little bit of like a cut on your gums or something, then it gets into the that's a little different.
I bet you cut your gums on purpose before you come to work every day, hoping you can get a little bump.
Well, you purposely wear your retainer wrong so you get an ulcer.
I have terrible teeth. There's no way I use their. Okay, no. Also, the phrase like it takes one to know one. Surely I should like try them occasionally to know the effects, to know what I'm looking out for.
What?
Okay,
You're
but
joking me right now.
Literally twice ever.
That's twice more than me and Reed, right, Reed?
Yeah, I've never done it drunk.
Me neither.
Not even Panadol. I don't even take that head
What's
shit
that?
helps you like painkillers.
Jesus Christ.
Relatedly,
Like,
the SDSO are getting
yep.
high on lean. Someone needs to look into it's not illegal yet, but it really should be.
No, I think there's some people working on that.
Let's throw the SDSO
Yeah, just throw people under the bus, Percy. I see how it is. Let's deflect the blame onto other people. They're doing it, so I should do it too.
No, lean's dumb.
Oh, is it not a cool drug like
so is
cocaine?
Cocaine. No, cocaine's dumb too, but like.
Okay.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna stop talking.
Listen, Percy, we can't have the person we hope to assist in a narcotics unit in the future be someone who in the past 3 months has been positive for cocaine use. All right, that's not okay, man. I'm gonna take initiative here, Posey, and I'm very sorry to do. You know, I'm not sorry to do this. We're gonna get you some blood tests. And over the next 60 days, or however long's left in this UPD pool, first of all, I'm gonna ask you to take that uniform off and go back to the UPD pool.
Sir, I'll piss in whatever cup you want, whenever.
Yeah, and you can piss in a bloody yellow vest, okay? But I need assurances, and I can't wait around to see if Posey Weaver's taking another bump in an LSPD uniform. So, you can spend the rest of these 60 days working hard and giving me a piss test every week. You need to work with someone in the LSPD with that to make sure that it's all kosher and above board. And as long as you're clean by the end of it, then maybe we can reconsider your position.
Yeah, yes, sir. I'm sorry for disappointing you both. I'll do better. I'll prove myself. I'll prove myself worthy. I will. I'll do it. Sorry, I'll
Damn it,
I'll get out of your hair. Thank you.
Okay, you're dismissed. You okay with that?
What the fuck? I'm keeping my eye on him.
I think he's a good lad. Now we've got to set some standards here. I've been keeping an eye on Pred, who's apparently a functioning alcoholic, but yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see how he goes. I guess, yeah. Wasn't what I expected to find out cleaning the desk last night.
What else you find? You find any Mentos?
Lots of Mentos, yeah. Come in, Hover.
This guy.
Hover, come
He
in.
doesn't even fucking listen.
Well,
What do you want?
Nothing, sir. I won't. First, I just want to say once again that I'm no longer trying to homewreck your marriage. I've already told Rhodes about this, but he doesn't seem to believe me. I just wanted to give you guys food because I'm going 42 and I don't want to go to work.
You don't want to watch?
What do you mean? Do I want to watch?
I got a private message here 13 minutes ago saying that Hover is talking about fucking you and your husband. He sounded eager, but I told him he has to come out of the closet first.
Was this from Nikki?
My
What do you
source
understand
will
about
remain
private, Hover?
anonymous.
Private message.
Okay, because I was previously up at Harmony. Oh, sorry. I was up at Harmony with Nikki. Oh, okay. Whoa. Okay. No. I was
Carry
up
on.
at Harmony with Nikki. We were getting our cars repaired, and we were just talking about the situation. I told her that previously I had wanted to, but that is in the past. I have told them that I no longer am interested. So yeah. I think she may have just misinterpreted it wrong. But yeah.
Have you spoken to my husband?
In work terms, yes, I have. Just for work-related stuff.
So you haven't even tried to get his permission to come to LSPD yet?
No, I do.
So you don't even want to be part of LSPD?
That's not true. I'm just on the fence about the two departments. I had another talk.
Can't believe you.
I just want to make sure that I'm making the right choice for myself, and I know that it might come back to bite me in the end, but I just want to make sure I'm doing what's right for me. I don't want to join one department and immediately regret joining it.
Okay. All right, Hover. Well, thanks for the heads up.
As for your husband, I have attempted to a few days ago, but he essentially told me to fuck off. Today, I texted him, and I quote, "I no longer want to home wreck your marriage." He said, "Fuck off, you family wrecker." I then responded with, "I'm just trying to make amends." He has not responded since then.
Oh, I knew this would be a challenge, but I'm sure it's one you can conquer this challenge, Hover. I'm sure. Definitely was. You heard that thing from Star Trek? What's that Star Trek? The Imabashi Maru, the Misabuki Shamu. It's like on the test to be a captain or something, that you have to do this test, and then this part of this test where it's basically impossible, and that's what I've given you. So yeah, I guess we'll see, huh?
I mean, it might be impossible, but doesn't mean I can't keep on trying. I may not be immediately successful, but I can just try to see if I can be. I don't know.
Okay. I know, it sounds like you're not confident in yourself, Hover.
I'm not. It's not that I'm not confident in myself. It's that I'm being realistic with myself.
He's a realist, not an optimist. I see that. Okay. All right, fair enough. Well, listen, if I hear any more about you trying to F my husband, I think I'm gonna have to demote you.
Yeah,
to janitor.
Yeah, take that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That'd be bad. I'm still here to give you guys food, and I do actually have something in mind to at least approach your husband, but it's just taking time.
Okay.
Well, no, in the meantime, that we're both keeping an eye on you.
I'm aware that
Both of us.
Yes.
We're both keeping an eye on you.
Thank you for not saying eyes, Chief. I appreciate that.
Huh?
Wait.
Why?
What happened to you? Yes, eye. What happened to your eye?
I thought I would spend the day seeing things how you see them.
Aww. Isn't
That's
that so sweet?
That is sweet.
I'm supporting my ass, Chief.
Wow. That means a lot.
I'm glad to see you two are bonding.
I'm glad that you don't think it's cornea.
All right, I'm gonna go now.
You see how ugly I see Hover now?
Yeah, he's pretty bad.
I'm not that ugly.
He's like
He's uglier than me. Carmine, Sally.
He's like one of those bloated fish in the ocean, that the deep sea.
And if you look at one side of it, he's got no symmetry to his face.
I know he's got nothing.
And it really is noticeable when you only have one side to look at.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, what if I take off the glasses?
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Okay, I'm putting the glasses back on.
Oh no.
Oh my
the
God,
glasses,
they're
no.
glasses. Oh.
Oh, but you look like a Ken doll that's been run over with like a hot iron.
Okay.
You also look like, those dolls that are like the little dolls that have like the really bright pink hair and they just stick up. I'm on about.
Dolls.
Yeah, you look like one of those as well.
You calling me a troll, sir?
Yeah, you look like a troll.
Oh. All right. Yep.
Good night, Hover.
Good night.
What a guy. What a guy. Where have you been anyway, Chief?
God, how are you?
Yeah, I've been a bit under the weather the past couple of days, but I'm doing all right.
Oh, you got COVID?
I hope not. I don't think so.
Oh.
No.
I thought you were going to say definitely not.
Well, you never know. I can't do those tests because it makes me gag too much. I haven't got much of a gag reflex. I tend to throw up if anything goes past me teeth.
Don't know if I needed to know that.
But a tip for you, if you do have that, I just don't do it for the test, is if you hold your thumb in your palm of your hand and then you squeeze really hard, then you don't have a gag reflex anymore. Also, I have this spray that I got off Amazon.
I have to test my gag reflex. Doc's telling me how to test it. You busy? Oh, okay. All right, that's okay. Yeah, another time. Yeah, okay. All right, have a good day.
Anyway, I got this numbing spray that is the dentist shoes on your throat. And I guess it's like not supposed to be sold, but like there's this resale posting on Amazon. It was only like a half a star out of 5, but I bought it and it's like $5 for like 3 sprays. But god damn, does it work? I don't feel a thing for hours. I can't even drink water after that. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
You've been good now.
Yeah, I've been good. Yeah, I've been good. Yep. Yep.
Okay. I wanted to talk to you about a few things. Hold on. Let me get me notes.
Okay. Eve's gone missing. I haven't secured the building yet. Don't know where she is. Apparently she's going to be around tomorrow to see me. She's not answering her phone. She's not answering her text messages. She's not answering her emails. I went to her house. I went to her business, Eve Summers.
Right.
She's going to give us the business. But she's MIA.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Well, I'm sure that there's no... As long as it's on reserve, that's the main thing. I text Shelby because I still haven't got access to the budget. Anyway.
Okay. I did speak to her. I emailed her.
Okay.
Actually,
Two things.
I think she said she had to put the request in for someone.
Okay. First thing is the Orabelle Winchester situation. I think from... I mean, she was off duty. I think from a criminal standpoint, you know, I don't know whether anything's going to be pushed there, but do you want to do anything from a PD standpoint on that?
For me, I just don't really want someone in the department that's willing to pull a class 2 shotgun on something when this is all happening. Like, I don't want someone who's going to commit crime in general, let alone when you're meant to be proving yourself. So I don't know about like punishments yet. I'd like to speak to probably Reddy first before making the decision. Because, you know, if she doesn't go with us, she might go with BCSO. But, yeah, I don't know. Even Pred is making his way through the 60 days, you know?
That's a good point.
Even Gunna is making his way through the 60 days.
Yeah, just about. Okay. All right, second thing is another IA thing, which is the Carter situation. Did I fill you in on this at all?
Yeah. Where I didn't take the case and it didn't flashlight.
Yeah. So essentially, Pred sent me all the tapes over. He spoke to Muller twice, Carter twice, and then he spoke to the EMS, and it's all on recordings. I've gone through it this morning. Essentially, Carter doesn't recall the situation, period. So whenever he's been questioned, he's like, I don't recall this at all. I don't know what this is about. I don't remember the situation at all, right? Muller is saying, so the situation is EMS get 911 calls saying there's a body floating in the water up at the pier by Polito. They respond, there's a body in the water, it's pretty much dead already. I think there was no pulse and no breathing when they found it. One of the EMS looks around with a flashlight, thinks they might have saw like some gun casings or something. Maybe. It's not a certainty. So there was evidence on scene of some kind, but there was no blood. Then they chuck him in the ambulance, start going down the highway. While one of them was treating the individual on scene, the other one was trying to contact police. they saw a Carter in the nearby area on the GPS. So there was a 400 call sign with dash Carter at the end. The EMS thought it was Erin, tried to call Erin, didn't get in contact. When they went down the highway, they then saw a cop, pulled over to the cop, spoke to him. Both of them have identified it as Dwayne Carter, identified him as Dwayne Carter. Both of them separately have said it was Dwayne Carter, even referencing, how he comes on and goes, 200, or however it is, how he does, or 450. Knew it was him. They had a long conversation with him because they were like, hey, we've got a DOA in the back. It happened up here. Can you go have a look? Because there might be evidence or whatever they said to him. And they had like a 3-4 minute conversation, probably longer, trying to, because Carter needed to figure out where exactly it was because he didn't understand. So they explained and got the right location for him. So then they carried on driving down to the city, and he said, I'll go take a look at it, and started driving up towards the pier. So that happens. They go down to the hospital, speak to Muller, who then takes over the investigation for the DOA. Muller talks to Carter because the EMS says they spoke to Carter. Muller said he called Carter, and Carter said, I couldn't grab evidence because I don't have a flashlight. Right? And I don't know exactly what happened after that, but that was the main thing I took from that interview with Muller. Eventually, Muller goes up there to go grab evidence, but it's all been washed away at that point. And Carter hadn't come back with a flashlight to collect the evidence. So basically, Muller can identify him on the phone call, and Carter said that to him. And then we've got 2 EMS witnesses putting Carter headed to the scene, but Carter doesn't remember the situation at all. That's kind of the facts on the table here.
Right. Convenient, Carter. Convenient.
Yeah, so I want to get your thoughts on it before I plant any in your brain here.
Did they say, did he say anything about what else was going on through the day?
No, he just says I don't remember. He was saying I never up on the highway. He's like, I never go up on Great Ocean. I don't know why I would be up on Great Ocean. Stuff like that. And he even called Muller after Pred had spoken to Muller. Then Pred had spoken to Carter. And then in between that and the end of the next interview for Carter had called Muller up and said, I heard you have an IA investigation on me. And then was like, could you help me try and remember the situation? So I don't know whether he's trying to cover his ass or whether he's trying to, really try and remember what it was.
I was going to say, how genuine did he seem? I don't think it's something that should necessarily hold him back. I'd like to think of some sort of punishment. Yes, direct points, but I'd like to think of some punishment, I'm not very creative right now. Go ahead, you go.
If I'm honest, Chief, I think looking big picture here, the thing that I kept thinking about is when with IA stuff, you get read your Garrity warning, which in essence states that you don't have to answer any of the questions, and you can remain silent, but it specifies that your silence may have evidentiary value. And he was basically staying silent by saying, I don't remember. It's I don't recall. Same as in the courtroom. It's I don't recall, what happened. Which, I think Carter was spoken to the day after the situation happened. I just have a hard time believing when 3 other people one officer and 2 EMS can put him involved in the situation. I can't fathom why he can't put himself on that situation. It's so improbable to me.
I empathize with it a little bit is shift 2 is a fucking mess. Like, when I get on duty in shift 2, I tune everything out because there's so much fucking going on, you know? So that's the only thing, like, that makes it a little bit more believable is the time of day that he is around.
I get that, but if you got EMS telling you they've got a DOA in the back and there's a scene that needs inspection, like, surely that could have, like, whether or not, you know, if he doesn't want to deal with it himself, he can ask someone else to come deal with it. But don't get me wrong, I understand, but if anything should take priority, it's someone who might have been murdered.
Yeah, it's true.
If I'm honest,
it sucks because he's probably put in the most work for shift 2 out of anyone.
No, he has, and he's been emailing me about like his meetings and prospects for like who he wants to hire for shift 2, which he's going to send me over a list of people as well, which I think he's been working on with Sweets. But it's one of those where, like, how far do we excuse someone's actions because of the work they've put in? Which I don't.
What are you suggesting?
When I was looking at this and I concluded this and went through everything, I was either thinking we demote him down to officer or we demote him back to the pool. That was my first instinct here, because I think it's a precedent. I think both me and you, as officers, one thing that we could carry through to our own officers is that every situation deserves your full attention and deserves you to put 100% into that situation, no matter what it is, so that we can actually prove ourselves as we actually care about the work. But this seems like there was like 10% of effort put into the situation, and it's a murder. And I don't know if we excuse that, then we're already, slacking on our own values. But I don't disagree. This is a trickle one.
Making decisions like right on the spot.
Yeah, there's no rush on this.
Let me think about it, and I'll.
Listen, these aren't easy decisions to make. I mean, I've had to do this in IA too. But I guess my advice would to be, don't just look at it one way. Look at it as Chief Reed, who's trying to build a department. But also look at it as, take it as a blank. Imagine Carter's just nothing, in the sense of he's just another officer that you don't know a lot about. Would you be feeling the same way, about what you'd want to do to him at that point? So just take it slow, take it easy.
I'll let you know next little bit. I just want to process it and if there's another way of punishing him, or if there's like a way that we can do it, that because I really don't want to lose the effort he's putting in. So it's just thinking of a way that like keeps some motivation there for him.
I get that. I think if we're thinking about the possibilities of what's happened here, he might realize that he's fucked up really bad, because I even spoke to him about it, but he still said he doesn't remember. But if we're looking at Carter's point of view here, he might have realized he fucked up really bad, but then also realized that we've put a lot of faith into him, and then both not wanting to disappoint and not wanting to lose that possibility, instead of saying anything about it, he's just pretending not to remember. And is that a bad thing? Sure. Is it unreasonable as a human being? No. So yeah, I agree with you, but you just let me know and I'll back you up on any decision you make. Okay. Well, yeah. Well, I'll leave you with that one. I won't talk any more about that. Let's see. Well, we might have something on the agenda today, and I don't know what time it's going to be. But it was somebody from, what's her name? Sandy something. I can't remember, but she's from Siren Radio. The radio show.
I gave permission to speak on our behalf for that.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if we can catch her, I think we should do it. But yeah, I think it might be kind of late. So yeah, she wanted to talk to some high command, about kind of police in general. But I don't think this is going to be like a 1-day thing. It's probably going to be like a, it's probably going to be happening for a while. So I think it'd be cool if we could get on there at some point. What else?
All right.
I think we should start thinking pretty soonish about FTO and training stuff. Have you had any thoughts on that yet?
I have one per shift I'd like to implement, but I don't know whether one is enough. So I'm just.
I mean, it might be because we don't have any cadets yet, so.
Because my thought is Vivian Gray for shift 1. I don't know if she's interested or not yet. For shift 2, it's Jessica Easton, and then for shift 3, it's Rodney Field.
Okay. All right. Well, yes, sure.
And maybe Eli, but I gotta check about Eli.
Okay. Yeah. We'll. Is there anything specific we want to do differently regarding like LSPD training? Like
application is different. I think I might change the sign-offs a little bit. I think that you should have to like either help with a subpoena or help with a search warrant before, like not do it by yourself, but more than just writing a report. I think you should know how to create a statement of PC for a subpoena or a search warrant.
As a cadet, you mean? Or as an FTO?
Before their solo eval.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, like introducing that kind of police work into, okay. So like almost like a different sign-off.
Go deeper with the sign-offs, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I like that. Okay. Good idea. All right, yeah. I'll ever think of some people from Shift 1 who might either be interested in FTOing and stuff like that. I haven't hired anybody today, just so you know. But I probably will if any of those people come around, if that's all right. I'm going to stick to the 1 per day per shift. That's a good idea. I would like to get Carter's recommendations, though.
Yeah, I've got them, and I have already put them.
You have?
Like the full. Yeah, I put them in to like get double checked by Sozi.
Okay. There are some other people I want to add on there. One that stood out to me is Moses. I don't know whether I spoke to you about Moses, but he's in SDSO at the minute. Didn't really get a choice, but I really like him, and I think he's weighing his options right now. But he wants to talk to Toretti and see if he can even transfer first.
With him, it'll be fine. I don't think you'll have to put the application in. I'll double check, but it'll just depend on whether Toretti's going to let him transfer out.
Yeah. But yeah, I like him a lot, and I think he's got a lot of the right values we're looking for. On top of that, I'm kind of working on this sergeant exam. It's gonna be pretty difficult. I'll be honest. There's a lot of information in there that I want to put in. I think I'm gonna do it as a written exam. Because the practical stuff is kind of. It should have already been shown for us to even consider them as a sergeant in the first place with their leadership capabilities. So the exams just kind of confirm whether or not they're ready for that, because there's going to be a lot on there. And I'm going to put some niche stuff in too.
Yeah, I want to involve the practical side of it once we get this thing up and running. To be honest, like, I'm okay with waiting for sergeants right now. Like, as much as it's adding a little stress, I think that the senior stepping up and taking that little bit more of a commanding presence has been enough.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree. I haven't, obviously, I haven't been here for the past couple of days really, but before then there has been some issues with like patrol work in general. But I've been trying to kind of tell the seniors to step it up a bit.
Yeah, and that's a UPD. Like, that's not just LSPD, which is good. Like, that's a UPD problem.
Yeah, 100%. Okay. Well, other than that, what else? I'm gonna ask if we can get something I want to do, just kind of UPD wise, is utilize the bulletin board more. And I'm thinking about whether or not we should have one in our email chain as well, to kind of keep everybody updated on day-to-day affairs if there's anything big going on. So I'm going to try and pick someone for each shift to try and gather that kind of information and get it to me so I can make these about kind of what's going on. If Chang Gang are hunting police officers, I want to make sure that that's like updated. It doesn't need to be an announcement, but it could be on the bulletin board for important notes before you get out there on duty and stuff like that. Things like Roger's pursuit etiquette thing can be in there too. Just things that people should keep an eye on and keep on top of and keep up to date with. So that's another thing. God, I'm kind of dumpy with information here. I'm also working on a calendar for the LSPD. Because I know we have things like Demi's Alpha program, and we've got Monroe's Gamblers Anonymous, Pred's running the Corrupt Cops Anonymous. I might put in like a quiz night for the PD and stuff like that. But I'm just going to make a page where people in LSPD can kind of just know that what's going on, what's scheduled, that they can come around for and have some fun, or just learn some things. And I'm just making that at the minute so that we can kind of, organize things a bit better. And, the meetings for like shift 2 and shift 3 in between the normal, tsunami meetings, I'll put on there too as repeatable things, just so people know when things are going on. I think that'd be nice.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking about this card thing. Sorry.
Don't take your time with it. It's not, it's not urgent really. It's not. I mean, it is because he's kind of representing us a lot right now, and. Especially being, this is the issue. If he's someone we've thought about for command, but if he can't put his effort into a possible murder investigation, that's literally, I wouldn't even want him taking the test at this point. Yes, that's me being honest. Listen, I can tell you're worried about this, okay? So just I'm gonna go make a cup of tea. Okay, I'm gonna go make a cup of tea.
Right.
Do you want a cup of tea?
No, thank you.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. All right.
I'll see you
in about 5 minutes. Takes a long time to perfect this tea. Minerva, is that you?
Yeah, this
Hello.
is Minerva, sir.
Welcome back. It's good to see you. How's your dog?
Yeah, good to see you too. Congratulations. I texted you. I didn't want to give you more stuff to do because you seem
No,
to
it's
be busy.
okay.
So I just texted saying congratulations.
No, thank you. I
And
appreciate
it's
that.
very well deserved.
Is it Storm? Is Storm your dog?
Yeah, Storm is my dog. Yeah.
Is Storm doing all right?
He's recovering. Thankfully, he's showing signs of progression and he's slowly getting better. So I'm happy about that.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good to hear. I'll make sure I'll mark you back as active on the roster. Okay.
Got it. Okay.
All right. Anyone want a cup of tea? I'm making a cup of tea.
Oh yeah, sure. Why not?
And you know what?
Cup of tea is really good.
It's gonna take me a minute, but in case you guys, hold on. There might be some ready. Here's some I made earlier. Blue Peter reference.
I don't know. You getting well with the changes and stuff?
2 cups of tea.
Appreciate it, sir.
There is milk and sugar in the kitchen if you want it. Get out of here, dudes. I hate people like you. Just fuck off. Who do you think is in their right mind gonna be like, oh, this chatter with numbers in their name is really gonna be good for my work. They're gonna do some really nice work. Coming in here asking me about my fucking banners. I'm definitely gonna give them some money. Jesus Christ. Alright, chat. I'm just gonna go make a cup of tea IRL. So I'll be back in a minute. Yeah, don't go anywhere. Bye-bye.
Everyone fucks up once in a time, like, that's how it goes. Realize you did wrong?
Yep, I got a lot of strike points. This is before the whole shakeup.
The important part is realizing that you did wrong, but moving on from it.
Yep. And then with the whole shakeup, remember how I said I didn't want to do Zoom shit? Yeah, wow, now that completely changed.
Yeah, I mean, with any change, especially these ones, just like a bit slow.
That's pretty much all I do now.
If you did it once, you're gonna do it again. You're a good cop. You know what you're doing. So.
Or a lot more traffic stops.
That's good. I mean, traffic stops are nice.
Yeah, no, I actually been enjoying them more. I think to take this whole shakeup, I'm like, yeah, I used to not like doing this.
Yeah, I remember that you didn't really do them a lot. Didn't like them.
Now I do. Because I gotta follow the same rules as everybody else.
Oh yeah. We're all on the same level of field, basically, which is good.
What your plans today?
Yeah, do my job. I went to breaking and entering call. I didn't know the guy, but apparently it was Kenneth Lawperson. I think it's his name.
He's
On a Manchester. He had another guy with him though. I only have him for record pay.
They're going around as unofficial Pinito. I don't know what to do about that. Sorry, Judge. Any judge.
Wait, so do they advertise?
Yes. I think they're doing it now.
Oh, I
They were doing
see.
it yesterday.
What if I call him and say that I need a tow but arrest him instead?
Arrest them on what?
Reckless evading. I'm about to put a warrant out for him.
Oh, you want to get... Shit, are you riding with anybody? Because I'm on a question about this unofficial Pinito shit.
I'm down. I just need to write my, let me see if all is done with this thing. He is, okay.
I was hoping I could talk to someone from command because Jimbo yesterday left me with the body.
He left you with a body.
Yeah, I was going to the hospital. I went 10-7 yesterday to get a checkup. And I get on Radio 6 with the doctors because I was like, this doctor's advertising that there's going to be here. And Lottie gets on the radio and says, dealing with that body. I'm like, any officers dealing with it? She's like, nope. I'm like, well, I'm already here, so I'll deal with it.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Hello. So you responded to something, had a body.
Hey Doc, I'm allowing Crocs for today. My heart's not comfortable above my feet. Oh.
With who like command or something that I don't know. If he already is involved in that, I'd probably talk with
No.
Carter.
It was Jimbo. Jimbo left the body. Carter called me out. He's like, because I called him out. He didn't want to go in trouble for that.
That makes sense. Well, I'd probably talk with Carter.
No, Yeah, I already did. Yeah, he said go to command that because like that's a strike offense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't a murder. It was an accident.
Hold on, I'm looking at my building. Where is she there? I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah, so he just went to an incident at Burger Shop and just left her body in the hospital.
I didn't know? Like,
Come on. What are you looking at there? Chat. My mum's coming to pick up beans in a minute. So I just gotta wait. I don't want to get into much. She's gonna be here in a minute.
Doc, you bastard, where are you? How could you do this to me, Doc? After all we've been through, huh? You throw me to the mud like the rest of these fucks in the UPD, huh? I don't get a call back. I don't get an email. I don't get a newsletter in the post. I don't get a ferret.
I haven't got my headset
I don't
on,
get an owl like I'm in Harry
but I
Potter.
hear
You gave
Jaden
me
in the
nothing.
background.
Oh, now look, that gives me the cold shoulders. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'm bringing an army with me.
Ow!
I'll let him know. I'll let that fucker know.
What is he saying?
Have a good day, Jaden.
You too.
God damn it. He's such an idiot, dude. No one was to beat it. It was only friendly compliments, I'm sure. Calm down. Calm down. I know. You like your grandma, huh? I swear, it pisses me off. Beans loves my mom more than he loves me. Hold on, let me reply to something again.
Copper DuPont Snow, the senior officer. That's what Dwayne Carter told me. Is Stubble is a sergeant in the PCSO. I don't know. Even before all the shakeup, I read about Stubble, and he was like a shift one lead.
Cats love your mum. Yeah. Pisses me off.
So,
I'm only kidding. I love you, Bean. Sorry, mate.
I'm kidding. I think I brought this up to you and Matt.
You just put his hand on me like, I know you're lying. I'm not lying, Beans, I swear. It is about grandmas, right? I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't want to get into anything, so I'm just waiting here for a minute, chat. Until my mum gets here. I'd take you down. No one we get round the mow. What else am I doing? Oh yeah, what's this? Hey, Mr. Dark, my name is Tom Ryan, and officer passed on your information. I just wanted to get in contact with you guys. A gang spray on your house. Oh, this was it. I took it to court because they wouldn't determine who was in the hidden spray in my house. They wouldn't anyone to check it off, so they reach out to you. How about discuss to send the evidence? It's on my house, it's on Route 68 approach called Shitsville. Ooh. Yeah, we'll help out with that when we can. I'm sick and tired of these heckin' sprayers. Was that a jug of tea? I was getting my dog ready. No, it didn't take me that long, okay? I was getting my dog ready to go. Okay, let me just update Minerva on the roster. Control F, Minerva is active. LOA. Minerva expired. Oh, I love you. Touch, jump if you wanna take my kisses in the night. Okay, it's good to see Minerva back. No, you're right. My mom does bring treats. Every time she sees my dog, she brings a treat. You know what? She's just paid for his fucking loyalty. Mm-hmm. Bribery, yep. Come on. I think because of the weather, the traffic's fucking awful around here. Calm down. He's crying. He's crying because he's impatient. W, Grandma. They're taking too long. Damn it. How's the tea, guys?
It's good.
The tea is great. You know, there's nothing better than a nice cup of tea. Sorry, Dan.
Yeah, I agree. And only the good tea, though. Only the correct tea. There's only one good type of tea. Right,
Which
guys? Well, that's a kind of a question. Well, you know, what is the good type of tea?
I'm basic when it comes to tea.
Right. What is the tea? Right, Logan?
I don't like it with too much caffeine.
That's not
right.
Right. So, what type of tea, Logan?
I don't know. I like it straight black tea.
Good answer.
Okay.
Good answer. What about you, Minerva?
I do like black. See, I like to switch up my tea. I do like black tea, green tea. I don't stick to one though. I get kind of bored. Like my taste buds get
Green
bored.
tea.
Yeah.
Grass.
Kind of change
You
it
like
up.
drinking grass?
Sure.
Well, let's say they like
I
just
don't think
drinking
it's
matcha,
grass,
and I
yeah.
think it's sometimes grass.
Matcha? No. No.
It's green.
Green
Black
tea is like, you know, it was invented when someone just got so lazy that they just dropped some green leaves, and they couldn't even come up with a good name for it. It's just called green tea. It's stupid. It tastes like garbage and grass, garbage grass. The only way forward is Yorkshire Gold English breakfast black tea, okay? With lots of
English
milk.
breakfast is the best black tea, to be fair.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're drinking black tea, it has to be that. That's the one thing. If I'm drinking black tea, it has to be that one.
What tea bags do you use?
I don't really have a preference on the tea bags, I'll be honest.
Logan?
Plus, you know what's best? It's when you don't use tea bags. You know, when you actually make the tea from the plant. Not black tea, but let's say ginger tea. You actually make it from the ginger. Ginger tea is great.
Tea?
That's great. Ginger tea with a little bit of lemon.
The only thing ginger's good for is biscuits for dipping in my English breakfast tea.
Wait, ginger cookies or something? Or biscuits?
Yeah, ginger cookies. Oh, I think I heard the kettle. My second batch of tea is ready to put in my flask. I'll be right back.
Ooh.
Okay, my mum's here. I'll be back in a sec, chat.